Hi everybody, it's been a while since I've done a video, so I figured that I would do one. I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know how I'm doing. I'm doing really well. I'm still clean. Things are going well. I just wanted to talk to you guys a bit about about what it's like being like a First Nations addict, and I also wanted to talk to you guys a bit about self-love. So one of the reasons that I have for doing this is I really want to get my story out there and to help stop the stigmatism on addicts and especially First Nations people and women in particular. Not saying that, well, also, the same goes for men as well. They all just think that we're a bunch of drunks and addicts and we all have our issues. There's no race out there that's better or worse than any other one. We are all one. And we are all here doing this together. We need to start thinking like that. But yeah, one of the reasons that I have for getting my story out there is so maybe I can get more First Nations men and women to come out and tell their story so that these are people who are struggling in alcoholism and addiction won't be afraid of being judged, to come forward and get the help that they need. If we stop judging each other and we start coming from a place of compassion and love and understanding, that alone will make a huge difference, especially to addicts and alcoholics. There's so much judgment out there about what we've done, the mistakes that we've made, that we're just horrible, terrible people and that we don't belong in society. Well, take a look at me. I mean, do any of you think that I don't belong in society? But you know what? Your opinion only about a month and a half ago might have been different. Just a month and a half ago, your opinion would probably have been different. And we need to stop that. Every single human out there deserves to be a part of society, has something to offer society. Every single one. From all walks of life. It doesn't matter what color your skin is, how much money you make, where you came from, what part of town you live in. It doesn't matter. Really does not matter. Every single human deserves to be a contributing part of society because every single human has something to contribute to this thing that we call life. Every single one. So I'm trying to get rid of, this stigma that, addicts have. They're so afraid of everything. As an addict, I was so afraid. But my drug of choice would erase certain fears, but had me running. I was able to hide. I was able to hide more. I could hide behind my fears. I wasn't facing them at all. I just wasn't even acknowledging them. It's not that they weren't there. That just my drug of choice helped me to forget that they were there. And now that I'm clean, I would have to say that I have a lot more fears. But these fears they're more real. They're not self-centered. They're not just solely based on me and my addiction. You know, they concern the world and, you know, everybody's welfare. I went to a free music festival yesterday in Kamloops. It was so much fun. It was a blast. I went with my girl cousins, and wow, we just had the time of our life, and none of us drank or did anything. Like, we just, you know, smoked some weed and got stoned and ate a bunch of munchies and laughed our asses off, and, you know, met some awesome musicians, Geo, SNRK, my girlfriend Teresa, and yeah, there was more there. I can't remember all their names, but yeah, it was absolutely amazing. And the message that the Snotty Nose Res kids had was a beautiful message to our youth. And you know, we are all so blessed to be a part of this world, and to have more and more people representing First Nations and showing the world how strong and talented and beautiful and how much we have to offer, you know, and we do as First Nations people. We have a lot to offer. You know, a lot of our knowledge, unfortunately, has been lost. Our language, a lot of our culture, but we're coming back with it, which I've seen and noticed, and it's amazing. There's more and more young people that are getting immersed in our culture, in our traditions, in our ways, learning our language. That's one of my goals, is to learn the language of the Okanagan people, and I also want to learn Halkomelem from down the coast. I really want to represent our people in a good way, and that's, you know, one of the reasons why I'm doing what I'm doing. Our people have such a bad reputation for alcohol and drugs, and I really want to change that and help be, you know, like a spokesperson or something. I have so many goals and so many things that I want to do, and I want my story to reach out to so many people. From everywhere, from all walks of life, no matter what you may be struggling in. You know, this journey that I'm on is not just about quitting drugs. You know, it's not just about not, you know, being an alcoholic or whatever. It's about personal growth and self-love, and yeah, so this goes into the other topic that I wanted to talk about. You honestly can't offer the world much, or, you know, anyone else for that matter, unless you really learn to love yourself first. And I've never ever known what that meant. You know, going through my life, I've always just assumed that I love myself, right? I never really gave it much thought before, or, put any work or effort into really knowing who I am. I've always kind of just been and done, what I was told or what was expected, or I did the complete opposite and rebelled and did absolutely everything that I wasn't supposed to. And yeah, I take the hard road. I take the long way around to do everything. Never do anything the easy way. Never have. But this all comes with growth, and this all comes with learning, and I'm starting to recognize that these changes that I'm making, I really am starting to learn to love myself now, and starting to know who I am as a person for the first time in 39 years. And that's sad. This is something that we really need to be teaching our youth. There's so much crap, absolute fucking crap that gets taught in school. Honestly, I don't really use anything that I learned in school. Like, I don't in real life. I don't use any of it. I don't remember any of it. We really, really need to start teaching our youth early what it really means to love yourself. Like, I'm 39 years old, and I'm just fucking learning this now. Sometimes I feel like I'm such a fucking failure, or that I'm an idiot. Like, I don't know, but I can't think that way, and I can't go down that negative road. Yeah, sure, it's taken me this long to start learning how to love myself, but everything happens for a reason. I am exactly where I need to be. I am doing exactly what I am supposed to be doing. And I have such a confidence in my higher power, in God, in the universe, whatever you want to call it. I trust in it now. I trust in the path that I'm heading down. I know it's going to be full of blessings, and it's going to be full of wonderful people, and my growth is going to be really great. I didn't suffer and to go through all of that pain for no reason. I have a lot to offer people in my knowledge and wisdom now, in my hardships and in my struggles. So I'm so thankful and grateful for that. So yeah, self-love is, that's the path that I'm taking now. It's hard, because in order to love yourself, you have to face every single thing that you are, even all the stuff that you don't like. But see, we're never going to grow as a people unless we face those ugly things that we don't like about ourselves, and face it, acknowledge it, and put something into action to change it. Like, say, if you're a selfish person, or a greedy person, or, or you're like me and you suffer from addictions, you have to face that. You have to acknowledge that about yourself, And then once you know what it is that you don't like about yourself, you know, because we all have flaws. We are so far from perfect. We are all fucked up. There's not a single human being out there, I don't care how rich or where you come from or what have you, we are all fucked up. Just some of us are more honest about it than others, and some of us can hide it better than others. Some of us wear masks, you know, and a lot of us play pretend. But that gets you nowhere. It gets you absolutely nowhere. And I know that from personal experience. So yeah, that pretty much sums up what I wanted to talk about. So, other than that, I'm doing good. I have to work tomorrow, so I'll miss a meeting, but, yeah, I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, this week from 3 to 11, so that means I'll miss 2 meetings, but that's fine. I just need to remember to keep in contact with my sponsor and make it to the meetings that I can make it to next week, and keep doing these videos because, you know, they really do help me. I will probably be doing another video soon going into my study guide questions that I know my sponsor's been on my ass about. So anyway, I love you guys, and hope you all have a great night, have the most amazing dreams, and I hope all of your dreams come true. I love you guys. Bye.